Hey everyone, boy oh boy, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about Jurassic World Dominion, so let's get into it. As you know by now from the title of this video, I believe this movie is hot garbage. I believe there are no redeeming qualities to this movie, and I think literally nothing about this movie works at all. It's hard to even really think about this because I honestly forgot what happened for most of this, pretty much the minute I got out of the theater. This is filled with so much generic garbage that you've seen in pretty much every other movie, and nothing in this sticks out at all.
This is bad.
I think the biggest thing that might be wrong with this movie is the fact that it exists in the first place. I mean, seriously, did we need 6 Jurassic Park movies? I love the first one, and I believe it is a really fun adventure/thriller, and the other two in the original series do have some great moments. I love the pterodactyl scene in the third one, but overall, a lot of what Jurassic Park is can be summarized and showcased within one movie. This series definitely became a victim of being a soulless cash grab from a studio preying on audiences' nostalgia for these movies.
I love money.
Another thing with this movie is that you really feel how much of a cash grab this is, and that feeling doesn't just come from the producers either. The direction is soulless and generic and captures none of that energy or excitement that Steven Spielberg brought to these movies. The performances are also really phoned in from everyone. No one is trying, and it feels like everyone was tied to this due to contractual obligations or something and just wanted to get this over and done with. I'm not just talking about the characters from the new trilogy either. Sure, Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard give soulless performances that are just there for the paycheck, but the returning characters also give generic performances as well. Laura Dern, Sam Neill, and Jeff Goldblum are all decent actors and have had great performances that had a lot of energy in Spielberg's Jurassic Park films. In this, none of these characters have any chemistry, and the score, which is just recycled from John Williams' original Jurassic Park score, is just there to trick you into thinking what is happening is cool. I could see right through it, and I thought these moments gave me nothing in terms of any actual enjoyment. Jurassic World Dominion has an extremely shallow story that is the same amount of depth as a puddle. This makes the whole thing feel like a drag. It also seems to be a lot to ask for dinosaurs in a Jurassic Park movie. The big deal with this movie is that everyone is trying to deal with these mutated locusts. Great job. They must be some absolute genius writers behind this. They clearly hired some innovative filmmakers for this one. They were so interested in telling this story and a boring Taken spin-off that it bloated this film out to 2.5 hours. And believe me, it felt like the longest 2.5 hours of my life. It was an ordeal to get through this. I was done with this movie an hour in, and I thought it told me all it possibly needed to in that time, but it just keeps going, and it feels absolutely garbage because of this.
Trash.
I can't help but feel so disappointed and sorry for fans of these movies, because this could not have ended an iconic series of movies worse. It feels like a slap in the face to those fans that something so soulless and cash grabby was made to end this franchise. I could not imagine what it would be like to have absolutely admired each Jurassic Park film, including these new ones, which, by the way, I didn't mind the first one of the new trilogy. It wasn't amazing, but it was harmless fun. I didn't bother to watch the second one, but there are still people that love that film too. To go in and watch this must feel really bad as a genuine fan of this series. To me, Jurassic World Dominion has some of the worst traits in blockbuster films, and the fact that we keep getting garbage like this in theaters is disgusting. Then again, what do I know? This has a 77% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. It feels like you can be so lazy and prey on nostalgia so hard that people will be tricked into thinking this is a good movie. But I don't know. Nothing that great shows its head in this film, and anything that is kind of cool, like the scene of one of the characters hiding under the water to stay away from a dinosaur, gets shrouded in the 2 hours and 30 minutes of garbage that this film has to offer. I highly recommend that you do not see this movie unless you like wasting your time and money. It's honestly not even worth watching if it popped up on a streaming service. I'm going to give Jurassic World Dominion a 0.5 out of 5. I remembered nothing about this movie, and honestly, I'm happy about that because, as I've said a billion times in this review, this is hot garbage. Thank you for watching this video. I have a bunch of other film, game, and television reviews, lists, and more. If you're interested, consider subscribing and remember to like this video as well. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.